Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How you all doing? Welcome back to some more Total War Rome 2. Here today on the channel, we're back on our King Arminius, King of the Germans, Suebi series. This is episode 4. In today's video, we're going to be declaring war upon the Romans. It does look like my German comrades, as it were, Freunds. I don't know. The comrade doesn't sound right when I'm saying Germany. But yeah, for some reason, these guys, our allies, have pushed into Menelidunum. So even though that Germany is quite strong at the moment and united, it looks like other German tribes have the idea. But it looks like Rome holds most of their historic territory in Italia, and hopefully we have the siege of Rome. Okay, so we're going to push into Arrhenium first. We're going to hit the east coast rather than the west. I was kind of worried that potentially the Etruscans maybe would have taken the territory, but we'll talk to the Venetians, the Venetii, and join the Roman war just in case they hit me in the rear guard, but it's okay. We'll push into Arrhenium now, and we should be able to take the city with impunity. We are playing on the Harvey's Campaign Commanders mod. You can find it. There's heaps of them on there. They essentially use the arena models for Rome 2. Boudica, same series we're doing on that. And Vercingetorix as well. You can play as the gold. I do recommend this mod if you want to have a character focus Rome 2 Let's Play. And the unit cards mod as well. So what mercenaries can we grab here? Because we can grab a couple. Hoplites and gladiators as well. Good. We'll allow the enemies of the Romans to fight them and swell our ranks. A noble death, apparently. Okay. Hopefully that was no one important. No, I don't think so. Arminius is alive. And his children, which is good. Okay, so we'll move you up on the coast. We're hanging out in Arrhenium. But King Arminius of the Germans is bringing German fury back to Rome. We'll try and scout ahead where we can. But I've always called this settlement Arretium. Valarithi. Right, let's move out of force march. Yeah, I don't know why it changes. Like, Menelidunum, I call it in the north. As long as you know what I'm talking about, it doesn't really matter. I play so many games that these provinces change so much. Milan is easier to say. Oh, Genoa has fallen to Massalia. Really? Yeah, like there shouldn't be Germans in Octodora and Coria. They've done quite well over on the west. Yeah, it's because we've sort of united East Germany while they have the west. Phrygia, basically. Okay, so we'll move here now. In striking range. But where are Rome's armies? Where are their legions? Can't seem to see any. Cassentia has fallen to Syracuse. So, looks like we're going to have the siege of Rome. That would be our fight. No matter. I wanted to take it. We were kind of fortunate in the Boudica series when we took Rome. We managed to destroy Legion 2 in Arretium. We didn't even have to siege it. Winter 257. I've skipped a little bit ahead as we got siege equipment. But yeah, I don't know where Rome's armies are. This is incredibly disappointing. Maybe they're off fighting Carthage or something. But let's chuck a quick save. And we'll fight this one on the battlefield. So we've managed to get 3 units of ladders. I think it's like 4 per unit there. But we have the Battle of Rome, 256. We have 9,000 Germans under Arminius storming the ancient city. Alright, nice dry day. We'll take that. Let's get stuck in and divide this up. So, it's fantastic to see that nearly every single individual one of my infantry has a ladder, so they can push up and over. And as this is quite far in the campaign, Rome is actually quite large than what I'm used to sieging, so that's going to add a little bit more difficulty. 3 capture points once we get up and over the walls. We should be able to crown King Arminius. Arminius, the king of the Germans and the Italianos. So here are my German infantry. Got some Etruscan hoplites fighting with us. Their hate for the Romans and love of coin have joined. We've also got some mercenary gladiators as well. And then we have Arminius himself and his sworn German bodyguard. Ready to push in, let's go. So, we've managed to unite Germany. We've even taken Denmark, which I didn't expect to do in this series. There's even a temple on the outskirts there that we could potentially raid and plunder. On the far left side, we have former slaves in the form of gladiators there. No, it's got blue face paint. I guess that was maybe an ethnic picked because, yeah, even just like in that Spartacus TV show. Oh no, I'm bringing up the Spartacus TV show again. Even though it's, well, so, look, it's goofy and sort of dramatized on the Stars Network. That's why, but I do definitely look back at that show with rose-tinted glasses. But the point I was going to make is, what they did really good in that show was they showed like the makeup of mostly where Rome had conquered places and brought slaves in and stuff from Gaul, Illyria, even though most of them were Australians and Kiwis. Like, I'm Illyrian, mate. We can't go over here. They all talk like, oh, Manu Bennett is like a Gaul, but he's Kiwi. There was a lot of Australia. There's actually a lot of Australians and Kiwis on like American shows now. I don't necessarily know why that is. Even a lot of those networks, like there must be a really high ratio now. I'd be curious to see that. What's like the ratio of Western films with non-American actors? Anyway, Circus Maximus in the back there, the Colosseum. Well, I guess it's not the Colosseum yet. It's maybe just... yeah, what would it be? Not in this time period yet. Maybe just a Colosseum. But we're slowly but surely pushing up to the walls. Over the Roman rivers. And into their hills. There's even like the leader of like the gladiator camp was Numidian, wasn't he? I think that's what they said. And then there was the Barcas and whatnot that were Carthaginian. But anyway, the point I'm making is we've managed to sort of go down the similar route of Hannibal, gathering a merry German, Etruscan gladiator slave band. And so far at our disposal, we probably don't have access to like decent high-tiered German spears. We've basically got better sword units. Our reinforcements are coming over here now. There is a a Roman ballista that we should be able to take. That could have been very bad, but probably a clear-cut auto resolve. But come on, you got to take the city of Rome whenever you got to play it. It's always different in whatever historical Total War you play. So it looks like the Romans have managed to grab some slaves here to hold the line, while the ferocity of the German fighting man pushes over the top. And now the Romans are running. They're only fighting in straps of cloth, toga, with maybe only a couple of actually proficient officers there holding banners and stuff. Well, if I can grab everyone and just chuck them inside, that would be ideal. Because we want to try and get those 3 capture points done so we can initiate the countdown. Alright, back over here. We're still struggling to get that... Get those ladders to the walls. I don't know why they stopped. Maybe just the pathfinding got caught. Sometimes you have to redo it. Alright, you should push up and in. And what we'll do, we'll eventually get some units. There we go. So we can just stick on the waypoints once we start getting in there. Yeah, I'm surprised there wasn't a full stack. I was kind of hoping there were. We had a really good fight in the Boudica series, because we managed to defeat Legion 2 in a really good fight. But we will be ending the Suebi German series here today in episode 4. We're going to wrapping things up. We've hit our short victory conditions, and I want to move on to something else. We could do more Rome 2 on the channel. Definitely open to that, more mods. Just let me know. Feedback and suggestions so I can get organised and prepared to go. But there's still maybe a couple more factions we can do on this mod. Maybe playing as Scipio Africanus and like focusing on his character in Rome. That'd be quite cool. There are a fair few more characters on the list. I can't remember off the top of my head that are available in this mod pack. Some realistic, some not so much. The only main criticism about this mod is the time period, but look, I'm not too fussy about mod developers. They work their absolute socks off for nothing most of the time. Yeah, so don't you guys be so upset about it. This mod hasn't been updated in a while, because I'm not. You shouldn't really be. Alrighty, so they're holding us here, the Hastati. And we're slowly but surely trying to encircle them. Even though we're only semi-clothed anyway. Okay, now they're routing. Sweet. Man, we're still struggling to get up over here. Okay, so yeah, maybe we can hit that unit there. The main problem we have now is just getting to those capture points so we can start the 150 countdown. But yeah, as long as I've strategied... What? Strategy? As long as I've played the strategy game on the channel, I'm more than happy to do more of it. Doesn't necessarily have to be Total War. Someone brought up SimpzyTotalWar. Why do you call SimpzyTotalWar when you don't upload Total War half the time? Yeah, well, when I made the channel, I don't know if some of you know this, but I do have 2 channels that I try to run full time. I've got Simpzy, my sports gaming channel, which has FIFA, Football Manager, AFL, and that sort of stuff, sports stuff. And when I first started out, I just did I used to go by this philosophy on like one channel that upload what you want when you want. And it's not the best for views in the YouTube algorithm. It even like punishes stuff way more now, even when you upload a variety of different Total War games, which is interesting how it works. But yeah, the 2 major series that were popular and people enjoyed were Total War and sports games. So I was like, oh, I'll make a strategy game channel because I don't know. I personally play a variety of games. I play so many games. I'm really into FPSs. Like some people might even not know that I do have. I've got like a 3rd channel as well. So I've got Simpzy, which does sports games, FIFA and stuff, which I upload as much as this Total War channel. But yeah, and then we've got this channel. Started off doing Total War, then I branched out into Paradox games, and then once Hoi came out, the channel exploded on that part. Brought in a lot of Hoi people, so I do know there's a lot of Hoi content players, but I don't know what else to call it apart from Simpzy Total War. Simpzy strategy games doesn't sound good. I don't know. I've just left it because people know that for search stuff, Simpzy Total War has strategy games, basically. But yeah, I play so many games, man. Like, I'm really into FPSs on Simpzy Plays, which, look, once you're doing 2... It's very hard to do 2 full YouTube channels at the same time, let alone 3. But anyway, the barbarians are in the gates here. Look how beautiful this looks. In the marble steps of Rome. The gods have forsaken them. Sol Invictus, where are you? The barbarians are charging in. But yeah, on Simpzy Plays, I like FPSs. I play a lot of Apex Legends in my spare time. Because the thing is, you got to have games as a YouTuber that you sort of just chill out. Like, you work all day, you need sometimes to have a game that you play with your friends and stuff. And Warzone, Call of Duty, and Warzone, yeah. Warzone, Rust, and Apex are definitely those 3 for me. And then I end up sort of half recording them anyway. So it's like, I might as well make something out of it. But they're only a little bit of fun. So if you want to watch some if you want to see me play FPSs, go check out Simpzy Plays. Because yeah, I was very variety on my first channel, but you've got to sort of pick to a topic at least a theme, because I don't know, I feel like I'm pretty unique in that. Some of my people some of my friends only play RPGs, they only play RPGs, and some of them only play FPSs, online games. But I play whatever I want and enjoy. I play a lot of different stuff. And that's probably why I am so motivated half the time, because I play different stuff. It's not the same. Sometimes I play Total War for 3 days. Sometimes I play FIFA for 3 days. Sometimes I take a break and then I play something else. So I'm always doing something different. I'm not just hammering out Total War every single day, 9 to 5. I think I'd go insane. I think anyone would go insane doing that. But yeah, I don't mind talking about that type of stuff. Feel free to ask me anything. I'll try to answer it as best I can. But so far, we're doing quite well in this siege. We're getting some really nice cinematic shots. The Germans are carving up the Roman Republic, and that was the challenge of the series. That's what I wanted to do. And we're going to be able to take Rome here today, in classic German fashion, with King Arminius. And we've initiated the countdown. 94 seconds remaining. Sweet. We could auto-resolve this one, but hey, you want to watch the Germans take the city. And then that's it, we'll move on to something else. So, I like to be organised, I like to be prepared, I like to get a sort of general consensus. If a lot of people say, play this, and I'll be like, oh, I like the sound of that, I agree, I'll do it. More than often than not. Decisive victory with a German cavalry charge in the rear. I'll take that. Let's end the battle there. 8.2k. Well, we still lost a k though. Auto-resolve wise, yeah. It definitely would have been more advantageous to do that. Decimus Mus. Okay. And the garrison. 1.2k. They managed to make us fight for it to the bitter end. So their army probably only got 500 kills. The towers always do so much damage, don't they? But here we go. Victory. We have victory here today in the city of Rome. A decisive one. Only a couple units gone here and there. Alright, let's sack Rome, and then we'll occupy it straight up. Let's take the city. Roma captured, Roma occupado. King Arminius is victorious. Right, so we might as well take Neapolis here, because we're in striking range, so we can have the entirety of Italy under our control. And then we'll allow the Romans to rot in Brundisium, and that's probably their last territory. They might not have much more than this, but They weren't expecting 8,000 Germans at the gates. No way. It's a little bit unfair because they can't even break out of this northern and southern block. Yet we've come in here with Mr. Fist of Fury, that I called Arminius this series. Oh, we got an achievement then. I guess that was taking Rome with barbs. Okay, so we'll take Brundisium now. Yeah, what? That's so strange. Why do they have, like, nothing? Linza. Just a she-wolf. I think that's what they called her. A random German queen. Soon to be, hopefully. But now we've taken Brundisium. Alright, sweet ass. So what do they actually have now? They don't have Cassentia. Small rebellion we can deal with. Might even be able to swell some of our ranks with dissidents. I call him Fists of Fury, One Punch Man. Arminius the One Punch Man. Because for some reason his sword texture bugs. Some of them do, but hey. Look, I'm happy that I've been able to even play with Arminius in Rome 2. I guess there was a bit of a bug and a problem when they ported the arena stuff. So, he's hanging out in Corsica and Sicily. Oh, well. Anyway, unfortunately, guys, I'm going to wrap things up here. Thank you very much for watching episode 4 and this short campaign playing as the Suebi. I've had an absolute blast. I completed my objective of uniting the German tribes. We even pushed as far as Denmark, and now we've taken the province of Italia and most of the peninsula. King Arminius is now king of the Germans and the Romans. You could call him the Holy Roman Emperor, I guess, a lot early on. But thanks, guys, for watching. Let me know what you want me to replace this series with. I'm happy to do more Rome 2. I'm happy to do any Total War on the channel. Just let me know, and other Paradox and strategy games as well. But stay tuned for more daily content on SimpzyTotalWar. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already with the bell notification on. Let me know in the comment section down below feedback and suggestions for the video. And feel free to leave a dislike. If you want to support the channel and follow me on my social media links, they are all linked in the description below. We've got the series playlist that you can access. You can also have a look at my gaming and recording equipment. If you want to get yourself some cheap games, check out the links. You can support me on Patreon if you want. Channel members are available. Use creator code SimpzyTotalWar on the Epic Games Store checkout to flick me a couple of bucks. We've got Twitter, Discord, merchandise, Facebook, Steam group, Instagram, Twitch, and Google Plus links all in the description below as well. But above all, guys, make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Much love from Australia. Goodbye.